Good morning. Just enjoying this sunrise, Heru on the horizon. Wanted to share with you SES, Spiritual Empowerment Sessions, SES. It is a way to develop relationships, to find greater and evolving love, truth, forgiveness, and the eternal principles of Ma'at. Ma'at is 7 principles and 42 affirmations that the Egyptians, I call Kemetians, because Egypt used to be called Kemet, K-E-M-E-T. The Kemetians used Ma'at to free their minds and spirits, to find and do things we consider impossible, because we are burdened by slave master capitalistic paradigms, our way of thinking and being. I'm trying to free myself. I'm trying to find relationships that are deeper and more meaningful and more purposeful. And SES, Spiritual Empowerment Sessions, is a way to accomplish this and to make money for ourselves that I think we should use to create a free nation in Africa for the diaspora. The diaspora is all the African descendants of enslaved people that were taken from Africa and distributed all over the earth. I would argue that the diaspora includes Africa and Africans today, because every country in Africa has been colonized by white supremacy. The only one that held out was Ethiopia, and they're a very private nation. I don't know what's going on with them. I would like to visit, I would like to connect with them. So reach out to me if you're from Ethiopia. SES, Spiritual Empowerment Sessions. It is like Dharma combat when 2 Buddhists or Zen monks would meet, and the students would be arguing and fighting about who was the best monk, who had the best Zen or truth. They would set up a sparring match, an intellectual, spiritual sparring match with all of the students watching. And the 2 masters would peacefully, with mutual respect for each other, themselves, and the greater good of their students and of Zen, they would have a discussion and argue about which truth is more correct. If you would like to help develop SES, Spiritual Empowerment Sessions, into something that grows into a business that creates a multinational conglomerate of businesses that morphs into a free nation in Africa for the diaspora, contact me. My website is loveration.org. Liberation.org. A liberation is an evolution from plantation and corporation into a manifestation of love. It replaces slave or fascist capitalism with moral capitalism, abolitionist capitalism. I know I'm creating words and phrases. People think I'm stupid. I'm not a genius, but I'm not stupid. I have gifts that I can share, and I have techniques to help other people find their gifts and share, so that we all can live a better life, have better jobs, careers that reward us equitably instead of trying to exploit us as educated slaves with pennies on the dollar for what we're worth. Liberation.org. I've written a book called Journey into Greater Love. It's available on the homepage of liberation.org. And at the end, you're asked to become a citizen of the new nation, the new free nation for the diaspora in Africa. I know it hasn't been created yet. It's just me sitting behind my desk in San Antonio, Texas, dreaming of it and asking you to create it with your thought, your energy, your money, your blood, sweat, and tears. There are powerful, evil forces that don't want this to happen. Some of us keep our heads down and just try to get along so that we won't be exposed to the horrors of poverty. That's no way to live. We need to seek, celebrate, and serve the principles of Ma'at again. We need to know thyself, as it is written in stone in Kemet on the temples of Egypt. We need to celebrate life again, if we ever have in our lifetime. I'm sure slaves, over their 400-year history of American slavery, had moments of peace and laughter, love, and truth. Just as we do, but we're not free. There is usurious debt called student loans, called payday loans. There is congressional insider trading, making Congress rich at the expense of the citizens who are being taxed without representation. If you read the Declaration of Independence, we have the right to demand liberty and happiness. It's time to stand up and demand our liberty and happiness. Loveration.org.